I'm in a kitchen and I just installed some eyeball can lights up in the ceiling, and it looks much different than it did before. You want to learn how to install some can lights? I've got an entire series, video series for you on how to install these, and I had to do some wiring up in the ceiling. We had all kinds of issues to be resolved. We had some sheetrock patching to do, but for this particular series, you want to learn how to just install the can lights. Stick around, because this series is for you. A coolie water sandwich on a Sunday go-to-meeting bun. Hey, I don't know where that came from. You never know what Joe's going to say next. I'm back over here at my favorite place, my auntie's house. And we're just finishing up the electrical on the can light fixtures that I installed. Okay, the painter is all done, by the way. And he's got the ceiling all painted. And as you can see, I've only got one can light trim piece installed. So I'm going to put these other 4 up. There's 3 here in a row that still have to go up, and then the one above the kitchen sink. Okay, and I'm going to show you that right now. The first thing I like to do is I always turn off the light switch. I don't like to mess around with trying to screw things in with the power on. So I'm just going to hit the light switch here. And I've got all my lights right here. I'm gonna keep this video camera on. I'm not going to turn it off because I want you to see in real time how long this takes. Now here's our trim. This was an LED style, remember? We're just going to screw that up into the can. I had a little bit of prep work to do. I had to put these little ears on here, okay? And they tell you where to put it, and I put it on the associated screw bit because these are 5-inch cans, light fixtures. If you have a 6-inch, you would put it on further, or a 4-inch box, you would screw it in closer, okay? That's it. This is compression fitting. It kind of fits right up in there. And these prongs, you see how that little nib coming down here with a small tooth right there. Do you see? And that just kind of wedges up on the inside of the can. And we're going to screw this up into the socket. That's all there is to it. Got my trusty little ladder, kitchen step ladder there. And I'm just going to put it in. Get me situated here. Now there's the little can light is right here. Okay? It's got the socket in here like that. I'm just going to screw this up in there. I still got to be careful not to let go too soon so that falls or something, you know. Okay, I got that. And then there's some ears and tabs and all kinds of stuff up in there. I have to make sure that these clips are not situated such that it's going to hit one of those, you know. So you just have to kind of look and kind of figure out about where it should be, where it should go. And I think maybe about there. No, see, it's not going because one of the tabs is probably hitting something. Let's see here. I'm going to try about there. Let me try there. Let's see what happens. There we go. Okay, voila. Now if those aren't fitting all the way up, and if it's down just a hair, you could take one of the tabs and maybe try to bend it out a little bit or something. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have to encounter anything like that. Let's do the next one. And that's all there is to it. Get the next one out here. I haven't hooked up all these in a row just yet. And So I'm as curious as you to make sure that all of my electrical was done properly up in there. Okay. Get that. And this just kind of hangs in this particular type can. These were cut-in cans that I had. If you have some existing can lights that you want to retrofit, all you have to do is get an LED. If you got the socket way up high, you reach up in there. That's why this is flexible. It's got the end. You can reach up in there and twist it on. But because these were new cans, they just do it like this. I don't know why they don't have it so that you can clip it up in there. I don't quite like that design because this just kind of sets in here. But, you know, it works. These cans don't cost very much. And there's only so much they can do, I guess, for the price that they charge the public. You know? There we go. And if that wasn't enough for you, let's do another one. I told you we were going to get them all up here. And I left them down so that the painter didn't have to paint around them. You know, he just got up there with a roller and away he went. And by the way, if you want to see how we painted the ceiling, I had a friend of mine come over and he painted it instead of me this time. Most of my videos on my channel for painting are with me, but I had a friend, professional painter, come by and he painted everything this time. I'm going to double check that. It seemed like it wasn't going in straight. Okay. I guess it looks all right. Okay. Figure out where the prongs go. Just kind of situate this. And let's try right there. Okay.